Good afternoon. Hey, hey, hey. If you're around, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. I know that there's lots of people from other countries, so do say hi. Let me know where you're logging in from. I normally get lots of jealous emotions of seeing where you are. It's normally way more exotic than where I am. But let me know where you're logging in from. Also, let me know if you're here for the first time. Type new in the comments if you're new. And hello to you and welcome. My name is Emma. I am here to share with you lots and lots of tips in how to build your business. Today, lots of you will know I have a very large network marketing team, organization. I also help entrepreneurs in different industries build their businesses predominantly online. So let me know if you have your own business. Type own business in the comments. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're in network marketing, type network marketing or NM in the comments and let me know. It'll be great to hear from you guys, see where you're coming in from and what different backgrounds that you all have. So today I want to share with you something, and I know that this is normally a bit of a shock. So let me take you back to 2013. In 2013, I was pregnant with my son, and I had him in March 2014. Hey, Jack. So I remember being really desperate, and I was looking for a way that I could stay off on maternity a little bit longer. And like lots and lots of other people, they've probably seen something on social media, seen something at the time it was Facebook to me, that had caught my attention, as in, okay, how is she sat at home on a sofa with a laptop saying she's helping people earn a couple of £100 extra? And at that point, I did think, like, this is a load of bleep, because if something seemed too good to be true to me, then it just was. I was a police officer, very black and white, don't believe in all the middle stuff, the fluff, and it just didn't sit right with me. Over time, I guess I started to think, well, if they can do it, then why not me? And, maybe I'll have a further look into this. So I did. I reached out to the person that I had seen post some things, got some information, decided I was going to get cracking. Hey, Kate. Hey, Jack. So if you're watching on the replay, do let me know as well, because I know it's a dodgy time to do it. So let me know by typing replay, and then I know who's who. So 2013 got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm going to reach out and find out about this. Decided I was going to start in network marketing. But I had one massive, massive reservation. And it was that I didn't really have much of a friends list. I didn't have many contacts. And one thing that I saw everybody talking about was, oh, well, you reach out to the people you know. And I was thinking, well, I don't really know many people. And I was watching lots of different things on YouTube, because that was kind of the only real platform around at that time where you would be learning stuff. Now there's content on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere. But at that time, I just thought, well, I don't understand like how I'm going to be able to build this, because they were talking about these big numbers, like you had to speak to a lot of people. They were talking about 10 people a day. And I was thinking, flipping 10 people a day? 10 people a day. I'll be out of friends in 38 days and that's me done. That's as much as I can do with a business. So I really didn't understand how I would be able to build like a really decent income or a big network, because I was never on social media either. So I would never post a status. If I did post a status, then my best friend would absolutely 100% message me within seconds saying, why are you posting about what you've had for lunch? No one gives a shit. And at that point, I'd like, oh God, okay, I'm just not posted again. So we used to take the mick out of each other because we just were not very sociable people and we didn't like social media. But of course, we're starting a new business, understanding that our only connections were on Facebook, I had to change. So I started my business with 380 friends on Facebook. And from starting from that, I built a network that was turning over $1 million in sales a month within probably 12 to 18 months, I think it was. That made me think, wow, this is crazy. If I can build that from that initial Facebook friends list, And everybody I knew had bigger Facebook. I mean, everyone on here, right? I bet you can say yes if you've got a bigger Facebook friends list than 380. I bet you do. That just wasn't me. What I learned how to do was build an audience. And that didn't consist of live videos because we didn't have them back then. It didn't consist of doing anything like massively dramatic, but it did consist of us showing up in the right way. Now, I'm going to give you 3 pointers of things that I did that I realize now was different to other people. And that's why definitely my audience connected with me, then maybe identified with me and thought, you know what? I kind of want a piece of what she's doing, because I was having great fun. I was building a really great income. I was changing my life before their eyes, I guess. And lots of other people were interested. But 3 things that I did that was different, I think. Number 1, I didn't change the language I used. Some people get started in their network marketing business and all of a sudden, completely and utterly, you lose the ability to speak, like I just did. Completely and utterly gone. Like you forget how to speak to someone normally. One of my friends, I won't name them, but we had a conversation the other day because I was looking at one of her messages, and it was that someone replied, and then because they kind of didn't want to go where she was going with them, she didn't reply. And maybe she didn't even realize at the time that's why she didn't reply, but that's why she didn't reply. Hey, Jam. But I'm like, no, think about this as a face-to-face message. A face-to-face message. If you said to somebody, oh, you know, I don't know, I coach people to build a business, and they go, well, I don't have a business. Would I just look at you, turn around and walk out of the room or walk off in a different direction? No, like that's rude. That's not how we have conversations. And so lots of people forget how they are in real life, and they just don't translate. Like how you are face to face is how you should be via message or online. And this is how you build relationships. I know it's easy, and there's a definite lack of commitment online than there is elsewhere. Like, let's take the LinkedIn platform. And this is not to slate LinkedIn because I love LinkedIn, but I've recently started building more of a LinkedIn platform. What I've noticed on there, yes, it's cool to do business, and I get it. But as soon as I make a connection with somebody for whatever reason, I've liked something they've posted, they message me and say, this is what I do. I've seen what you do. I think I can help you immediately. When would that ever happen when you meet people face to face? Now, I get the LinkedIn is business, but even at a business networking meeting, if somebody did that, you would totally back off and be like, whoa, this person's like too much. They're too full on. It's uncomfortable. Give me a hell yeah if this is how you feel when people do it to you. Hell yeah in the comments. If you are on my wavelength, if you're my kind of person and you're like, yeah, that's too much. So the language that I used and still use does not change when I'm on social media or when I'm face to face. When I say like what you see is what you get, this is it. Sometimes a little bit filtered, not on here, but on Zoom, definitely a little bit filtered. Hey, I don't know who this is, by the way. When you type this, it says Facebook user. If you click on the link at the top, I might be able to see your name then. Hey, Ange, good to see you, Angela. Number 2, the second thing, conviction. Hell yes, Sherry, at the speed of light. I know, it's terrible. So number 2 is conviction. So I would never, ever, ever do anything, put my name to anything, affiliate myself with anything, associate myself with anything or anyone, or sell anything that I didn't 1,000,000% believe in. Nothing. I wouldn't do it. I've been offered recently something which, you know, kind of guarantees return, and it's great investment, and I know I could earn a lot of money with it. You know, when like there's something, part of me, my integrity, my my everything about me, my values, my integrity didn't sit right with me 100%, maybe 90, maybe 70, maybe 6. I will not compromise. I will only ever tell you about something, share something, affiliate myself with something, sell something, if it's something I 110% believe in. And I feel like anyone that I knew, even though I only had 380 friends, they understood that about me, because that is who I am. It's not what I am. It's not what I do. It's not how I do things. It's who I am. See, it's so much deeper than just, yeah, I'm only going to share things that I really like, or I'm only going to do the things that I do, or I'm only going to tell you. No, this is like right to my core, who I am. So and that's not to say I don't make mistakes. If sometimes I've done something and I've got burned, or I've affiliated myself with someone or something, and then they've kind of changed direction, then fair enough. But 100%, I will only tell others about it if I have that kind of conviction, that passion, that integrity, that honesty about it. And that's how I was when I had my 380 friends and they knew it. Number 3, the final one, was that I was not desperate. I am not desperate. I don't want to work with everybody. So as much as in the beginning, when I started my business, I was very much told, contact everybody, don't judge. That sat right with me for so long. And to be honest, the people that I was friends with, like, it wasn't like social media now where you will make friends with people that you don't really know that much or know that well. Back in the day, you were only really friends with people if you knew them. So I only contacted people that I already knew, that were in my friends list. And it wasn't because of any influence that I had. I wasn't giving any value. I was never posting, hey, Yurda, good to see you. I was never posting. I was never engaging with people, doing all the stuff that you should be doing on social media. But I wasn't doing that back then. But what I was doing was not changing the language that I always had used. I was, hey, Donna. I had conviction in what I was doing. And so other people were like, yeah, okay, she believes in what she's doing. Let me take a look. And the third thing, that I was never desperate. Not one single person ever, and I've spoken to tens of thousands of people, can ever say she bothered me. She kept bothering me, and eventually I joined her, or I started in business with her. Not one single person will ever say that. In fact, I take the opposite stance. So I have built a really great system for building a team that sits with you and your values, the people that you're attracted in and the people that you really want to work with, that light a fire in you, that you are motivating each other every day. I have got a system to be that super recruiter that sits in alignment with everything that I've just mentioned. You don't have to be desperate. I mean, literally, and the people will tell you that have joined me over the years, over the last 8 years, that I will say to them, like, do you know what? I don't think this is right for you. I don't think this is the right time for you. I don't think this is the right company for you. I don't think you're going to stick at this. So as much as there's no real big investment, I just think, like, why waste your time? I think this will be a distraction from what you want in your life right now, because I really take the time to find out what it is that people want. I'm not just like, oh, let me get you started. Let me sign you up. Let me recruit you. It's never been my way. Now, I know that for some people can be really hard to, like, get your head around. You're like, well, I don't understand how you do it then. How can you do it in this authentic way that sits in alignment with you, that you feel professional? Like, desperate to me is the complete and utter opposite of professional. Professional to me says, like, here I am. This is what I do. This is what I offer. This is how I would work with you. This is my extension of an offer to work with me. But I need to know this, this, and this about you first to determine whether I'm going to extend that offer to you. And that is the kind of professionalism that I think that if you knew how to do it that way, would you do it that way? Type that way in the comments. Then I know who wants to know that way, because there is a way. There is a way that you can do that. There is a system that you can use. There is a way that you can be a super recruiter without being, like, really, really annoying, or really unprofessional, or really, really desperate, or really non-authentic. There is a way. Guess what? I'm going to share my secrets with you. Oh, yes. In the comments, not in the comments, in the title, you will see that there is a link to a Zoom meeting. Now, I am sharing this because this is a really special Zoom. You'll find out why on the night, but I'm going to be sharing some super recruiter secrets with you. That's the name of the webinar. And I'm going to be sharing on there how I've done these 3 things within my system, because that is the way that everybody should be doing network marketing. That is the way that we actually professionalize the industry. So, you don't get that, oh, is that what you do? Kind of eye rolling moments. That doesn't happen for any other reason other than people have been left with like bad taste in their mouths. People have been doing it the wrong way. And that's not your fault if you have been doing it the wrong way, because I always say, like, you don't know until you know. You don't know unless you know. And how do you know? Unless someone tells you, offers to help you, shares some information with you. Or like me, I've gone and paid hundreds of thousands of pounds to be coached by people who do it the way that I want to do it. I want to be there. Registration shouldn't be closed. So let me find out, and I'll put the link in. But no, registration should be open. So, but unfortunately, we are limited to space, as you know. The last couple that I've done have been like crazy, oversubscribed, and then people can't get in. And unfortunately, this is going to be one of those times. So make sure you get registered. I'll go and fix the link, and I'll drop it in the comments, and I'll maybe message some people. If you put link in the comments, just in case this one isn't working, then put link in the comments, and I will either myself or my team will message you, and we will send you the link. So pop link in the comments, and I will send you over the link to get registered to join me. It's on the 14th of April in the evening, and I'm going to be giving away some freebies as well. You know I love a freebie. I'm going to be giving a freebie away. There's also an opportunity for everybody who is on the live to win a 1-hour strategy planning session with me about your network marketing business. So if that is you and you want to be in with that chance, oh, there we go. The wonderful Kate has posted the link. Thanks, Kate. Make sure that's working. Yes, then go and get registered, and I will see you there. Make sure you share this with as many people as you can, because there may be some opportunities to win some prizes for you and anybody in your organization. So you might want to share that out as well. Think about it today. Think about how you want to come across in your business, how you want to do business. Because I promise you, if you want to be that professional, if you want to be that person that never feels like you have to be chasing people all the time, that never feels like you're being desperate and you're just chasing that one win, then don't be. Okay? Don't be that person. I'll teach you how. April the 14th. I will see you there. See you guys.